How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate all of you who are the subscribers. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. So what I was doing tonight was I was actually watching a live stream down here, watching Hybrid try to fix his fuel tank. And before he came on, I was actually gonna do a video on this. So I figured I'd just do this video right now, real quick. What I want to do is I want to take this Sportwerks Chaos down, my Shelf Queen one, and actually, I don't know what that was. Alright, and actually try to start this up and see if it'll run on the 16% here, because I was running this on 30%. I was running this on the 30%. Bones Brew over here, and it was actually running very good, but I'm pretty sure she was getting a little hot, like she was probably getting a little overheated. So I want to see if this will run on this new stuff here, and if it runs good on this new fuel here, I'll be taking it out tomorrow along with this puppy right here, and we're gonna run both of them on this 16% Sidewinder here. 16, I believe it's 12% oil, something like that. So yeah, I just figured I'd make this video so that we can attempt to run this car on this new fuel that I got here. So let me grab this remote also up here. I may as well get the remote down, because I actually run this nitro. You can see how long this has been up here. I actually run this nitro on the original controller and stuff. Like, this body is equally dusty from being up there on the shelf. You see that right there? This has literally been up there so long that it's starting to get dusty from being up there. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put some of this 16% into this puppy right here. This super mint. I mean, this thing is an exceptional condition. The only reason that this is in this good of condition is because I have two of them. So if you want one good running Sportwerks Chaos, then you should probably get two of them, because I can tell you what the weak point on this car is right now. And the weak point on the car is the outdrive cups on the rear diff. You see these outdrive cups here on the dog bones that I'm touching with my finger here, that the tip of my finger is on. These are like you see the shape of the outside, how it's kind of round on the sides and it's flat on the other sides. That's how it is on the inside. So there's a hole on this piece, and there's a piece that sticks out of the rear diff that's the right shape, and this drive cup here goes over the piece that comes out of the rear diff. And what happens is they round off where they meet. And if you don't have another Sportwerks Chaos to scavenge parts off of, you won't be able to get these parts. So I don't drive this off-road anymore, because I actually did drive this off-road a couple times. And when I drove this through the grass is when I actually broke my drive cups. Like, I actually stripped the drive cups out, and that's when I figured out that that was the weak point. And as soon as I did that, I used the parts from my spare Chaos to fix this. But I decided after that I wasn't gonna drive it off road anymore, because I know that the drivetrain has a weak point, and you actually can't you can't order parts for this particular part. Like, you can't get this particular piece anymore. So the only way to get a new one is to actually have a parts buggy. So how I actually got the second one was I was bidding on this one, and I won this in an auction for like 100 and I want to say between 120 and 150 that I won this. I won this auction for this on eBay, and this actually came with a different body on there. It actually had a different wing, a different body, and different wheels. Now when I got the other one, it was missing the nose piece here. The wing was bent to the side, so this bracket on here was bent over to the side and was all crushed down. And the wheels, I believe, have flat spots on them. So I still have all the original body parts that came with this on the other one. But what happened was I won this for like super cheap. I think it was like around 120 or something like that. I won this on the auction. And then another one immediately came on the market, and I was like, oh, I want that one now, because I had this one and it ran so good that I was like, I want another one. So I started bidding on that, and I actually kind of overpaid for that one. I think I paid like maybe I want to say like maybe close to 200 for the other one. And when I got the other one, the engine was actually low on compression, so it wouldn't run. But it had a real nice body on there, had real nice wheels, it had a real nice wing on the back. So I was like, I guess, I bought it, so I guess I can just use it to make one really nice condition one. And it's actually lucky that I have it, because I'm able to get the drive cups. If these ever round out on me, I'm able to get new drive cups. So that's why I'm saying, if you have to be careful running these, especially I would not suggest you trying to hold it and try to spin the tires, because that is going to put a load of pressure on these, and you're going to strip these out, and the car is going to be no good, because nothing you can wedge in here, or no kind of epoxy or nothing, is going to make these fit right again. So the only thing that makes this fit right is to actually put new ones on that aren't rounded out. And they're pretty easy to round out, because they're like half round, and they're like have these two flat spots on the sides. But they actually should have made it like a box shape, so there's no round spots, so that this could not strip out so easy. So that is a weak spot on this 1/16 scale nitro here. So this is one of my favorite nitros, and I actually still run it on the original radio system because it's not glitchy whatsoever. So I use the original remote. I actually have a original sticker sheet for this, and some other original stuff that originally came with it when it was new. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video so that I can show all of you the Sportwerks chaos that I have, and the weak points of it. And the other weak part on this car was the fuel tank on this actually was clogged up when I got it, and I had to I sprayed brake cleaner inside of it, and like shook it all around, and I had to like somehow I got a screwdriver in there and like cleaned up where the pickup was, kind of the area, and actually got it to work again. And I had the same problem with the second one that I got, but the second one I got had absolutely no compression to it, and this has been sitting so long. Like you can see, look at the compression on this. This is 2006. Look, I'm holding it by the pull cord off the ground. Look, this is the pinch on this engine. Look, I have to hold this down in order to get this to, if I just hold it like this, it has amazing pinch to it. The other one that I have, if you try to do that with it, it just kind of like it has no pinch to it at all. So this one was good for the engine and the chassis and everything else underneath, and the other one was good for all the body parts and the wheels. So I don't want to bore you guys to death, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit before we get into it. So what I'm gonna do now is actually, I'm gonna take this body totally off just for running reasons right now. Tomorrow, when we actually run this outside, I have some kind of crazy tape holding the antenna down right now. Trying to get this off here without pinching this line. So yeah, come on, there you go. Alright, I actually pulled the whole antenna out of the slot, but this is the body. This body is in completely, like, it's dusty right now, and it has a little bit of nitro splatter over there, but I'll tell you what, this thing is mint condition. I will tell you that much. It's in mint condition. Let me just get this antenna sorted out a second here, because I kind of messed this all up now. I gotta get this antenna back into the position. It's kind of being annoying here. Yeah, so we're running completely original electronics on this. Original air box. This is my homemade air filter in here. My element is homemade. I actually had the cover on this. I don't know where there's a little mesh cover that goes over this. I don't know where that went. That probably fell off. But I think I have another one on the other one that I have. I will show you that one in a separate video. We're gonna make this video, run it on this, make sure it runs good. Then we're gonna run this, and then we're gonna do an after run video where we talk about what we thought about it and how it ran on this new fuel here. So a completely original fuel tank here. Like I said, it was clogged and it did not flow when I had got this. This actually runs on 4 AAA batteries here, which is actually the reason why I bought these specifically for this car. So I've had these sitting on the table for a couple months, and I bought these specifically to put into this car here so that we can fully charge it up and we don't have to buy batteries all the time. Even though the batteries that I put in here have been lasting quite a while, I don't want this to turn into a runaway and take off, because I'm going to end up using up all my spare parts, and I don't want to do that. So like I said, if you have one of these, make sure you're extremely careful about driving this off-road. I wouldn't drive it off-road. I wouldn't drive it through the grass, because these drive cups are going to strip out. They're on the front and the rear, and they're on the same drive cups are on the front and rear out drives of the differentials. So yeah, I just wanted to go over all of that with you guys, so that if you have one and you're attempting to fix one, you can't buy these drive cups, but you can take these off of another one if you can find another one to scavenge for parts, which I have. So yeah, I learned my lesson not to drive this through the grass. It was fun driving this through the grass for a minute, don't get me wrong, but I learned my lesson not to drive it through the grass, that's for sure. So what I'm gonna do now is, I'm holding the phone with one hand. I'm gonna open some fuel up here, this Sidewinder. I had thought I had ordered more ones, but I guess I ordered this. So what I may do in the near future is try to order some lower percentage Bones brew. Like I seen Texas Hill Like I watch his stream every week. Like I watch all his videos. Same with, I don't know if you guys watch Haggard RC. He's like from the UK. Watch his videos too. Of course, I watch Kevin Talbot's videos. I watch Hybrid's videos. He's on live right now. So yeah, I try to watch all the RC guys. I watch Tom Lee once in a while. He's really got a lot of crawlers, so I really don't watch him too much. I was watching Claire and Ian's channel, the guys that are friends with Kevin. I was watching them earlier on their live stream. So yeah, I try to watch other YouTubers. Also, I watched Woogie Nitro. I don't know if you watch him, but I was watching him before watching his video on his new Savage or something like that. And he was also running his Jado, I believe, or something like that, and he hit the curb and broke his wheel. So we're going to attempt to fill this up and not spill everywhere. This fill top that I have actually fits this bottle very well, so see how we're getting full pretty quickly here. Top her off. Perfect amount. We're gonna recap this off real quick. So I brought the controller down. I was gonna hook the controller up right now, but I may just work the throttle by hand. Actually, I may as well put batteries in the controller, so I'm gonna have to put you guys in a phone stand for a second. I actually have to get some kind of napkin now because I didn't spill anything, but I just want to wipe my fingers off before I start touching stuff. So we have the Sidewinder in here for the very first time. I know this engine ran great on 30%, so we'll see how she likes 16% with a good amount of oil, because I don't know exactly what type of engine this is, and I don't want to blow this up either. I know the 30% is fun and all, and you get plenty of punch out of it, but I don't want to blow all these old nitros up. Like, we're gonna run this tomorrow on this, and hopefully that'll take care of it. That might sort out our overheating issue. Just running a lower percentage with a higher percentage oil content may sort out the overheating issue. So let me get this phone stand holder a second here, and I'll get you guys on here because I'm going to switch these batteries into. That's going to be actually kind of, I should have got some more batteries, because that's actually going to be kind of annoying, is to have to, when I run this car, I'm going to have batteries in this remote, and then when I run this car, I'm going to have to take the batteries and put in that remote. So I do have more AA batteries, but they are currently being used in a little orange car right there in the controller for my daughter. And let me see if there's any batteries in this one. There's no batteries in here right now. I know I have yeah, I gotta get more AA batteries, rechargeables. So that's one thing I do have to do, is get some more rechargeable AA's. So let me try to get this phone in here without shutting this video down. There we go, successful exchange here. So what I'm gonna do, I knew all this dust on this car is making me have to freaking sneeze over here. So let me get something real quick. Put this over here. Alright, let me get this controller. Okay. So yeah, I'm just watching Hybrid and doing my own nitro thing at the same time. Like I said, I watch a lot of the RC channels and stuff. Texas Hill and Woogie and all the other guys. And Haggard. I'm not sure if he watches my channel or not. So yeah, let's take these batteries out of this. I gotta get more rechargeables, but I'm kind of on a budget right now, so we're just gonna have to swap back and forth. It's fine for now. So put this up a little bit. You guys can see what I'm doing here. Gotta loosen these straps up so I can get these off of here. That's alright. So what we'll probably do first is we'll end up running this first, and then probably run that after. I don't know. It doesn't matter either way, but I'm figuring I'm taking the batteries out of here right now for this, so the batteries will be in here already. So I might as well just run this one. I know they say not to mix batteries, but whatever. You can do what you like. Do whatever makes you happy. I ain't got a lot of batteries to choose from right now, so we're gonna use what we got here. We'll do Duracell on this side, and these Rayox rechargeable AA's. Do these over here on this side. So at least for the most part, the same batteries are in contact with each other. So we should be in good shape as far as that goes. Get this battery cover back on here now. Okay, let's check if this vintage remote turns on here. I forget how you turn this on. Wait, it's got this, has this cool switch back here. I don't know why the video's so dark. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. So we have it on. There we go. So we're in business. Now this still has this freaking door on here. This is like made in like 06 or something like that, I believe. The Sportwerks Chaos 1/16 scale. This is super small. I believe this has a 0.05 size engine, which is incredibly freaking small. So what we're gonna do now is turn the car on over here. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but original servos. Look at the speed. Incredible speed. Look at the throttle servo here. Brakes. Perfect function on everything. So yeah, that's beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna have to take this outside, and we're gonna take it to my shed real quick, and we're gonna attempt to run it out there. I'm not sure if I should yeah, I might as well take this outside and just run this and make sure that this runs good on this fuel here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my slippers on real quick. Just hang out with me for a second. Put this over here. I have the shed key. I just need my glow igniter, tuning screwdriver. Okay, got those two things. Tuning screwdriver and glow igniter are here. I have my headlamp. Let me put this on full 1, 2, 3, I guess. Okay. So I got my headlamp. I am actually going to take my little tripod thing with the phone in it out there. And we're going to attempt to plug it in. I I'm gonna have to run a cord so that we can get decent light on this, so that you all can see exactly what I'm doing here. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna bring the car out in the tripod. I don't know if I can grab the controller at the same time. Yeah, I might as well grab the controller too. So I got the controller and the car and the tripod. We're gonna go outside. It's dark out. It's been kind of like raining on and off all day. So just hang out with me for a second. It's raining right now. We're going to the shed. Place the car down here. Okay, car remote. Okay, let me set this tripod up correctly. Tangle going on here. Just bear with me for 1 second. I'm attempting to get this tripod set up correctly. I believe it's fully extended. I can actually adjust these legs. Let me attempt to adjust these legs a second. Get more height out of it like that. Come on. There we go. So now I have more light, I have more height on the tripod. Thanks for hanging up. If you're still here, I really appreciate you. Appreciate all of you that have been subscribing. So what I'm going to do right now is, I don't know why this extension cord is such a mess. I know I wrap it up every time. What's going on here? So I'm going to run an extension cord in here so we can get adequate light. I didn't plan this out. I kind of planned it out, but then I didn't kind of plan it out. Only half of it. So let me run this cord. So I hope you're all having a good day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are when you're watching this video. Hope you're all enjoying the hobby and everything. Let me plug this in for us. Okay, let there be light. There we go, baby. So now we have adequate light, people. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate you all. I wouldn't be taking my shelf queen out if I didn't want to make a good video for you guys. So let's attempt together to prime this. It seems like I got a slippy one way on this. Really can't see if the fuel is coming through these lines. I feel like I got a slight increase on the compression, so let's see. Damn it, pulled the antenna back out. It's like a horrible spot to put an antenna. I don't think we got enough primage yet. Okay. Trying to do this all on this real small shelf here. I need to get a better like a workstation for this kind of stuff. But we're gonna do what we have to do. We have the slipping one way going on, which I don't think this was slipping before, so I don't know what's going on here. Make sure you guys can see what's going on. Maybe I left a lot of oil in there or something like that. That's what's causing it to slip. I know she runs quite good when she's running. I'm just going to prime it by blowing through there. So let me take this hose off of here. Let me open the carb with the thing. It should be adequately primed now. So let's attempt to start her now. Sounds kind of promising. We really got a really bad slippage. Like, I don't know if the glow plug is good or anything right now, so. This is what happens when you leave your stuff sitting for months and months and months. Try to give her a little more prime job. Oh yeah, I got fuel on my hand for some reason coming out of somewhere. That's not a good sign. Where'd the fuel just come from? Let's see if we got lightage. So we do not seem to be having good luck so far, people. Sounds like it kind of wants to go, but not really. Like, I don't know if she's flooded or if, what's going on here. We tried to figure out if we're leaking fuel or if we have fuel even going. Let me make sure we have fuel going into there, because nothing's coming out of here right now. Seen a little bit leak out. Oh yeah, she's definitely got fuel coming out now. So we're definitely primed now. Make sure she got it in a carb. Alright, that's has to be adequate amount of fuel into this engine here. Yeah, baby. say that we got it tuned up pretty good right there, people. What do you guys think? I had to actually lean this out a whole bunch. Like the setting was very rich. It's only a 1 needle carb. Let's see how she sounds now after she idles for a second. Let's see how she runs. Seems to be tuned perfect now. So she just took a little bit of work to get it going there, to get it primed up. Idling perfect. Maybe a tad bit on the lean side. See how she run that. It's actually a tad bit rich there. So she likes to actually run a little leaner on this new fuel, which is good. If I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, this actually sounds faster than it did when I was running 30%. I don't know why, it just seems to have more punch to it. It's actually running extremely well right now. Now open the door, get some fresh air in here. It's actually running extremely well. A little 0.5 engine. It's actually getting quite a bit hot. Perfect idle on that. 2006. She actually got a little rich there when I was tipping her back and forth. I may have flooded her out, tipping her back and forth by dumping the fuel back into the pipe there. Let me lean her just a hair. Just the slightest bit. I don't want it racing off. I'm trying to get the tune just right on this. It's only got 1 needle carb. What do you guys think of this 0.05 engine on this vintage Sportwerks Chaos running on the original radio equipment and everything? appears to be quite happy with the new fuel. Smoky in here. I had to take a break outside or something. Getting quite low on the fuel, that's why the RPMs are starting to go up a little bit. Conditions. Got a little bit of nitro fuel under there. I really need like a little nitro stand, like a engine stand. Just about out of fuel now. That's enough of that. Look at that beautiful item. It's actually magnetic. It's holding the car right in place. Fuel tank is almost empty. Super nice payoff over here. We're almost out of fuel now. She's out of fuel, people. She's out of fuel. I heard it coming. That's why I was trying to rev her up and clear out the So we actually have quite a bit more there. If you heard that, she wants to rev up a little more than that even. So actually, I don't know if you guys could tell what I was doing, but from the settings that I was running this on 30%, I had to lean this off for this to run. So with the new 16%, I'm actually running a leaner setting according to the carb than I was with the 30%. So I don't know if that's good or bad. Engine's quite hot right now, but I was just revving it to the moon, so I was revving the piss out of it, so that would be expected. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all come back tomorrow to watch the video of this running. And I'm going to be running the HPI RS4 tomorrow. So we are going to see how that performs while running up and down the street. We're going to see how that HPI RS4 performs on the new fuel. And we're going to see how this performs on the new fuel also, which it seems to perform pretty adequate on the bench. So now the idea of doing this is hopefully tomorrow when I go to run this, I kind of cleared out the cobwebs already, and I ran into whatever problems were going to occur. That is the whole idea of bench tuning a nitro, is to try to troubleshoot anything before you end up driving this out to the street, which happened to me with the Tamiya, and not being able to run your stuff. So hopefully we don't run into any issues tomorrow, and we are able to make a video on this, which would be awesome. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this back into the house and get ready to run this tomorrow. So I'm gonna sign off, and I appreciate all of you for watching, and I appreciate all of you for subscribing and liking my videos, and I will see you all tomorrow on the new videos. So thank you very much. Appreciate you all. You all have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you soon.